Thank you, everybody, to be here with me today. As you know, it's so far. We have a very long winter. It's cold and hot. One day I driving for 1 hour for 4 seasons. You know, Utah is just like that. But today,
long drives up from
Salt Lake City, yeah,
every day.
every day,
Doesn't live
1 hour.
to drive.
And I'm always happy, huh, Annie?
She is an employee, right?
Yes, yes,
She brings them with her, so that's
yes,
part of, the
yeah.
success.
And Utah is just like from now, it's like a first day I see it's a nice day forever. And whole winter long. Thank you for waiting for me here. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for my opportunities here today. So like I say, I start when I know my life at 5 years old. My family's try to escape Vietnam with the big ship of America and with a little boat like this. And I say, oh, could we go to America by that time? But no, my mom had to go home because my grandma is still alive. But then by then I say like, oh, so appreciate that she made that decision to go home, not to go to America. So I would know my grandma, my grandpa, and all my relatives. I'm so grateful today. But then I still dreaming to go to America. I gonna go to America. I don't know what's the point. I don't know what's the point. But at least I still thinking, I have my path. I have my road to go to America. What's I gonna do? I have to be patient. I have to be loving person. I have to be a forgive person and keep my happy day every day. Since I'm little, it's hard to believe, huh? It's hard to believe. I was 6 years old. I have a award for the singing in my country when I'm little, at 6 years old. You know what my judge say? I have a third place and first place in that sing. And very crowded. I don't even know I could win. But he said, you know what? You pretty cute. So that you can have a first place today and the third place that with my little friend too. Oh, so I live my life like that. It's hard. Living in the country after war, we have independence. Everybody lost everything. Everybody start everything. We poor. We have no food to eat. We have no clothes. See, no. Sometimes I walk not sometimes, but I walk barefoot every day. It's almost everybody like that. It's weird, right? Nobody believe that. Because see, we are today. So we so good to be here we have enough everything. But can we believe that? It's life like that. It's really saying, really I was going and I go past. But I thinking about my path. I thinking, oh, what can I do? I don't know what can I do. I really just grow up. I don't know what I do. But I dreaming. I have to go to America one day. One day I have to go to America. And exactly one day I go. When I was 20 years old, before then, I work hard with my family. We only can make a survivor. Like we only can have food to eat to survive every day. I have 7 brothers, 4 brothers, and see, this is my family in U.S. Is that cute? This is me, my brother. He works with me at the shop right now. It's my older sister. When I'm 5 years old, she's only 14 years old. She's a great sister, like I know. After my mom, she's probably the second person in my heart, So like at 20 years, when I was 20 years old, my father get the application for the immigration, and then he got the approval. So my father come home and say, nobody gonna do anything, like for 3 years we're gonna go to America. I say, really? I'm not gonna have a boyfriend? I'm not gonna have, I'm not gonna marry? I'm not gonna, it's that's 20 years old. I feel like, oh, what can I do now? Do we really go? And my dad say, we're not really sure. I say, again, you know? So I really set myself like, okay, we're not gonna, I tell myself, I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna have a boyfriend. I don't have any get behind me at the 3 years so I can go to America. As my dream is really 3 years later, we had a call and then we got interviewed with immigration and we come to America. So as every year we celebrate, as a Thanksgiving, as everybody, as American. But we thank not only for American, we thank for what we have the opportunity. We thank what we have a good life, and we thank what a lot of people have been helping us. Did I say right? Thank you so much. So every year we have that. It's the same thing every year. And then it's funny. We come to U.S., we don't even know how to eat American food, but we start to learn how. So we want to be like, hey, we come to American, right? We have to be as really American people in the Thanksgiving Day. So we really did that. As I'm proud for my dad and my mom. You know, she's still alive, and my dad still. We all live in Utah, whole time for 21 years. She's so sweet lady. And my dad, you never know how strict he is. He's strict. He say, if he say no, you don't want to ask again. Like that, yeah. But one day, I told you a story about my dad changed himself in America too. He have 7 kids, and then he have grandkid now, all grand. I told my dad, Daddy, you have to change for yourself for all grandkids, and otherwise nobody gonna see you. You're too strict. I really want to say that to my dad. Really, no, he gonna kick me like this and say, go home. You know, you're not gonna tell me anything you want, you know, because the kid. But I thought like, because whole my small community, we live in Utah, we see a lot of people happy. We see a lot of family together. We see a lot of people helping each other. So I thought like, hey, I gonna try my brave to help my dad. Really, after I say that, he really yelled at me and he told me, go home. Oh, I said, really? Is that true? I don't want to know that true. And then really he told me, go home. I don't want to see you today. I don't want to hear you that. And you know, I say, oh, sorry, I gotta go home now. Are you sure? And my husband said, hey, go home, before he's really mad. You know, we all go home. So, but then while a couple of days, he changed. He tell my sister and brother that, hey, call your sister. She talking to her and then tell her come back, you know. We always come back on the weekend, like a Sunday, like everybody here in Utah. We learned that tradition is really well. I'm really proud of my family. We really learned that. We never know that life is busy. Everybody have their own business. And everybody have their own life. Everybody have their own time. But it's family. is so important, so important. So we try to get back every weekend, like a Sunday. Only half an hour, only hour. Sometimes we stay long. If we happy, we fight, we go home early.
One thing I should tell you quickly is that loan keeps her shop open 6 days a week. So she's there from 10 in the morning until 7 about at night, every single day except for Sunday. And you rarely walk in there and she is gone. She's always there. She works very, very hard. So to get to spend even that one day with her family, and you do your temple, you do so many things, you know, it's busy.
So you believe me or not, as couple here come to my shop, have a lot of horse. Can you believe I ride the horse? Oh, never mind, I don't. This is horse, it's old horse. I can ride it because she obeyed my rule. And the person who set up me in the horse, she said, that's an old horse, you can ride it. After all, I would say, oh my God, you're cheating me. Why you do that? I should ride the good horse. See, it's pretend. But I really like horse. So the same as my business, I believe in. When I come into my shop, you know, every day. So every day I wake up, you know. Yeah. This is my husband. Is that he cute? Yeah, thank you so much. He's very good supporting and hold my entire 20 years when I married. I know him only 5 months, so we married and have 2 kids. Yeah. He's a very good man supporting for me in home. This is my kids, beautiful girl, and my son. He tall and giant like a beanstalk. Yeah. Thank you. I got stuck in a second. Thank you for your help. See, I'm still look pretty in the picture, huh? Thank you. She graduation in West High. Huh? She very proud of her. Yes. Yeah. This is all. So we go. Every time I have kid, when she little, I go to school with her every day. Every single 3 days or 4 days. I have 2 kids. I always stay with my kid in the school. Every field trip, I go with my kid. I never skip in one field trip. Every time, until like they junior. Yeah. So by the time they high school, I say, oh, you grow up. I'm free. I don't have to go with you, but think. So I have to give them a confidence. I have to give them a confidence what they want to choose for their life. And I have my own business. I started up my own business at 2009. I never believed that. It's really the one thing is I success in my business is because I have all the good clients, all good friends. When I first started the business at Utah County, when I don't know Utah County mean to me in my mind. Never. I live in Utah now it's 21 years and past 5 years is only 16 years. I don't know Utah County. And I don't know Orem for me, what does that mean to me? No. And one day we good accident. We go to Utah County for lunch. And I say, wow, we always stay in Salt Lake for lunch. Now we go to Utah County, but think about Sunday. Everybody know what Sunday in Utah County? Closed down. Closed down. Not very fun day for me. But you know, I have my husband, my 2 kids come with me. So I say, oh, maybe this is a good day for us to check around Utah County, huh? So we go around Utah County. It's funny. It's really nice day. I have talked with a lot of people on the road. I roll the window and I say, hello. And they say, hello back. And they say, what do you need? Really, I get lost. I don't know Utah County. And she told me, oh, where you from? I'm from Salt Lake. So a couple times like that, constantly, only half an hour, I find the shop where I have right now, next to Macy. You know, Macy is closed. Really, how they gonna make a business here? Even Sunday they close. No car, everybody closed. But
My brother worked here a long time ago, and he had to bring his own coffee pot to work because he couldn't find any coffee shops when he worked at the mall.
So it's easy. I put in my car coffee shop. So I can do that every day. Driving 1 hour, what can I do? Listen to music. If I listen to music every day, it's gonna be boring too, because so I can enjoy the music at the time, but I'm learning when I'm driving too. So I have coffee and I have cracker. I listen to the music. Sometimes I listen to music, but most of the time I learn how to be a business lady. So I listen to the tapes on my way 1 hour. See, look around Utah County. Look around the mountain. It's beautiful. You pay attention every detail every day when you're driving. Maybe you don't have that time because, hey, we have to focus on driving, but no. Of course we do, but then, no, you don't have to do that all the time. Put a coffee shop in his car. He can drink and drive. And then like I got to see the shop. Right now I have. It's really, I don't believe it. I wasn't believe that I can have that shop. I don't know anybody in town. I have only 1 year experience to do nails, believe me or not. So 1 year experience doing nails. Could you believe if you go to the shop, you ask somebody, you have 1 year experience doing nails, and then you're gonna give them the hand and doing your nails? For me right now, I say no. But probably I was so lucky. I was so lucky, and I was so welcome my clients, all the customers who I met. I really tell them the truth. I really tell them the truth, how my experience. And I tell them the truth, why I learned how to do nails. And I tell them the truth, why I here in Utah County, I driving for 1 hour. Whatever, you know? I tell them all my truly story. Then I would like to ask them, would you give me a chance to have this opportunity? And I thanks for that opportunity, what they gave to me. So I put that, this is what my path. I would like to put that in my, every time when I wake up, make myself happy to drive for 1 hour, you know, and then get into my shop to encourage me, to talk to my client truly what I need for my opportunity. So, you know, first I see one, and then another one, and another one. So long I see Annie, and then Peggy, and a couple here I met. So Vicky, I would like to know, to introduce Vicky. Is my hairdresser today. She's a great hairdresser. She's a success businesswoman for more than 25 years. She know me when I first start my business, so it's the same. I tell my client the truth, everything that I learned only 1 year experience. What do you think? Could you give somebody for 1 year experience the opportunity that you really trust? Oh, no. But see what?
One thing that I wanted to mention, if I could, is that I hope that you're paying attention to the idea that she has stepped across a big barrier, which is the barrier of language. And she has allowed herself to try new words and to reach out to people. When you call a shop that can't take your appointment or doesn't communicate well, then you're less inclined to go to that shop. One of the reasons I think that Loan's business is so successful is that she has been very brave about the English language, and she tries very hard to address each customer as they come in, to make them feel welcome, to speak on the phone with them and help them know that, yes, I understand when your appointment is and we'll be ready for you. And even today, this is well outside of her comfort zone. But I think that it's tremendous that she's willing to come and share her story. And you can feel her personality and the joy that she is to people. And I think that that went through to the customers that started coming in your door. So you may say, well, I've only done nails for 1 year, but I'm going to be happy and you're going to be happy, and I'm going to work hard and I'm going to communicate with you. So again, a very key point, and I think none of us have really had to face some of the barriers that she has had to face. Maybe Wilma understands a little bit of it as somebody coming from Venezuela and trying to conquer the language barrier that we Americans think that everybody should use our language. But Loan keeps trying. She learns new words and she'll say to me, did I say that right or did I use that? And I think yes, you just keep trying. I mean, it's very, very powerful.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk about were there mistakes along the way, or do you want me to push the button?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you do differently?
I think like what my doing differently is the same everybody do differently. It's differently, it's not hard. It's differently, the way is so hard, but it's not hard at all. If you try to connect them with your mind. If I don't do differently in that point, so I would lose my contact with my attitude, with my gratitude. That's wrong. I thinking. So instead in the morning I woke up and I happy, or I rather be sad because I have one thing yesterday bother me, And I say, I need to be happy. So that what I do differently, day and every time. So I say I do differently at the same everybody. It sounds like a differently, it sounds hard, but it's not hard at all. You have to have the contact into your mind and don't avoid it. Like when I woke up, I'm happy. So you should remember that. Happy. And loving people. So when you go to your shop, like when I in my shop, I start saying, hello, even nobody there. I open my mind, I open my heart, I open my voice to say, hello, give me really good energy. And that's what I do differently every day. I keep doing that every day. So it has to be contact with you all the time. You have to keep that contact with you all the time. Keep them. Don't let them go. Yeah. That's what I do differently every day. I think sometimes life have something hard and easy. Business is the same. Some day easy, some day hard. Some day you have a nice customer all the time. Some day you have harsh customer, right? You don't have to believe me. I believe everybody have that good experience. But for me, every day is a nice day, and every customer for me would be a good customer, even she hard. That's what I do differently in my life. I treat everything positive. I don't see things hard at all, even I know that's hard. Just put on the side. If you think that's hard, put on the side, and then you can go back to go through it. So keep it positive in your mind and keep that contact with you all the time. So that what my successful. I think so someday at the nail shop, someday in winter I have no customer at all. Everybody would say like, woo, that would be a long day for you, Lon. Pretty much, but see, it's only 10 o'clock to 7 o'clock. What is a long day? Same hour. You have to draw that on. See, I have to draw that on me. Keep that contact on me. So I don't feel like very pressure. So that's what I do different every day. All my clients, I treat the same. I know Annie's very nice. Peggy is nice. I don't know you, but see, you nice too. Why? That's what I do differently. And I choose that. And one thing, like I say, we need to keep that contact close to you. Connection with your mind. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Wake up, that you mean like you have life. Right, Annie?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, Peggy. Again. Lisa, right? Thank you so much. I cannot see every customer give me 2 years for remember their name. Hardly, I just barely remember Annie because she passed 3 years. Just kidding. Do you have any question?
Where's your shop in Utah, in Salt Lake?
In Utah County. Yeah. My shop at 888 North State Street. Yeah. We all.
I'm in Salt Lake too, so.
Oh, where are you in Salt Lake?
Sugar House, by Sugar House Park.
Probably we drive the same hour but different direction.
Yeah.
You know where?
Same school district, I used to play against West High.
You know where I live?
Not exactly, but.
I live nearby airport.
Okay.
I can see fly down, and so sometimes Annie or Peggy come to ask me, it's a long day for you drive today? In the snow or storm day, right? I say, oh yeah, but I take an airplane.
I take tracks, I take the front runner.
Really, Thank you for coming that far.
Hey, it's cool.
Yeah, yeah, we have to make it, huh?
One thing that Peggy has a question. One thing I was hoping that you would talk about a little bit is that, your positive attitude affects other people, not just your clients, but those that you work with. And some of these young women that have worked for you, they have spent a long time under your tutelage, and you've helped them and helped them and helped them. And some of them have chosen to go a different way, or they don't come back. But Lone has always been willing to mentor them, even if they leave and then come back and then leave and then come back. And some of them have had to go home to Vietnam. Like I know a couple of them that their husband lived in Vietnam and they lived here and they have children. And there are some pretty tough circumstances where Lone has still helped and still
Life
maintained.
is so hard. Life is so hard. You never know life is so hard. I don't know how you know life is so hard. I think everybody know life is so hard. My life is even harder. I start in this country with no English. I thought I learned English in Vietnam for 3 years and I really know well, but nah, nothing. I can listen? No. I can talk? No. Only say hello and thank you, that's all. That's my first conversation. And I start working in the manufacturing for when I'm starting, then until 2009 I have my shop. I don't even know if I really know that I like my business or I like my job. No, I don't. But every day I encourage myself to be happy, to forgive, and to love another person. That would make my role just go in every day. So I say, I have to forgive, I have to love. See, it's so hard how you can forgive.
But how powerful those two
I start my business with to another person. They have an experience, but once a while, and then I say like, oh, okay, if you don't want to stay, you go ahead to go. I have to be here. If I like to choose this business, I have to be here, and I have to be here every day. Do I have to stay every day? Yeah, go ahead.
I have a quick question, or not a question, but you told me a story one time, and I would like you to share that with everybody about how did you, when you made your choice to locate your shop in Utah County, you could probably have found someplace in Salt Lake. Tell me, if you remember what you told me, why about the Spirit, or why you chose Utah County?
People in Utah County is very nice, and they unusual is nice. Is that right?
It was the friendliness and the
Yeah, they very.
spirit of,
And when I stay in front of my shop, when I start first, I see the big Verizon, in my shop. Big Verizon, I say, oh, it looks like they welcome me here. Especially like I already met a couple nice people. I don't know, hotel could be nice, but see, first couple people is really nice. And then I walking into the Walmart. I walk in everywhere in Utah County. I met nice people. Even one day, I met the older ladies. She talked to me and said, where are you from? I'm from Vietnam, but I come here. And then I talk a little bit, and I talk about my shop. And I hang her a card, and she said, okay, I will be there someday. Really, she be there one day for me. Is that right? People is really nice here, very friendly. Yeah, yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I think you're inspired to choose your business, and I don't think you could have picked a better location, having not known anything about demographics or business or clientele or area or anything like that. You picked one of the prime location spots for your business, and I don't think that was by accident. And I think that was a really, really, really good decision. But I think sometimes when you're a positive person doing the right things, you're led to the right location.
Think about when I first opened my shop, I don't know any clients. But you have to willing to meet people. You have to open your heart to love people. And you have to share with them your experience. And my client, I'm a professional to do nails, right? I'm professional in business, like Annie said, but your client, not only your client, you have to treat them as your friend, as your people in your heart every day. So that's what my clients keep coming back. So I have to understand them. Yeah, I know what Peggy like. I know how many kids she have. I know how hard she works. Annie too, I get to know all my clients like that. Yeah. But to have this opportunity and this experience, at the first, no. You have to encourage yourself. You have to encourage your clients. Please tell me, please. So let me know what is happening. Let me know you need it for at my professional, So you have to tell them. I think the location for my shop is it's the same at everybody location. We in the land, we in the, I think this location is one reason that could make your business success. But another why, you have to have when they walk into your shop, you have to welcome. You have to know them. I say like my client have to be 2 years to know the name, right? Yeah. I almost know everybody at my shop name. But like Annie mentioned about to choose people to work with you, you don't ever could choose people to work with you unless they open their heart as you. But what is that? You have to give yourself open heart, forgive them, and love in them every day, every moment. So that, yeah, when they start to work with me, no English, don't know what to do in the business, don't know what to do in the skill. So I try 1 hour, I have time to talk to them sometime. But in the shop, I talk to them about how to be good customer service, how to welcome your customer, how to talk to them about you like to do this and you like to chew me at doing what you want to do. It's hard, it's not easy, but you have to willing to say it, to willing, open your mind, open your heart to say things and love it. Don't, like that's what you have to connection with your mind and keep it in your mind. Don't put them away in the
I
moment.
think a big part of your success with the languages and with your the people that work with you is even though you're doing a client and there's another client with someone else, you will take the time to, I think all women are what am I trying to say? We can do more than one thing at a time. Yeah. And so that's what Lon does, I find, is she, people will ask questions and she will talk to the person in Vietnamese and then talk to you. So you don't feel like you're, some shops you'll walk into and they're all talking Vietnamese and you don't
You just know they're talking about it.
Yeah, and
You just
like
know they're talking
Like
about it.
Vicky said about
Yeah.
like we should to have a connection to your clients. We have to have a connection. Even she there only a minute, walk into my door, say hello and check it out and walk away, or she gonna be there for hours. I still have to have the connection with my client. I cannot to leave my clients no connection. Even they only to be there like 2 minutes. Like, could I ask you something? Yeah, you can ask. Can I check? Oh yeah, you can check. Make yourself comfortable. So we should have a connection with customer all the time. Even she there only 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 1 hour. 1 hour, 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah. And then
I was just going to say, it's a very intimate business, right? You're going to trust somebody, you're going to hold hands with them or let them see your feet when you go, wow, these are size 10, are you okay with that? And so you have to, in this business, this intimate personal business, you have to trust and probably come close to liking or caring about this person. So it's very interesting that Lone found something that really highlights her ability to help people feel welcome. And I hope part of what you understood was that she manages her shop in such a way that the other people that work there are also as positive and as open. We've all been in places where you don't feel welcome or else you feel like there's a fight between the boss and the employees and it's, you feel that tension. Well, what do you need to do in a service industry like this? People have to feel at ease. They have to feel welcome. They're going to sit down in one of these beautiful chairs, right? And they're going to relax, and they're going to let you touch their feet or something. And, it really conveys this issue of trust. Now, is that exactly what you have to work in a corporate? I don't know. But, business is business in some ways. Customer service is something that applies in almost anything. Yanova.
Well, in listening to her speak, I think one of the #1 things that I've learned is that you're very mentally tough. And I feel like women in business, you don't see all the distractions, all the naysayers, oh, you're not going to be successful because of this, or have you thought about this? Because then you accept self-defeat. And so I feel like you are really good at honing on your goal and staying focused and not being deterred or mentally. I feel like a lot of times before you're defeated externally, you've already done it internally.
Right.
And so I feel like that's what you're really good at, is that you see that goal and you just go for it.
you can do that too.
She does. She's great.
See, you can recognize that mean like we can do that, right? like I say, it's not hard. It's mean like a difficult, but not hard at all. Keep in touch in your mind. Keep that close in your mind and don't.
So yeah, it ties in. We had a speaker that was here last week, and it was kind of about the positive thinking and about, you know, if you will yourself to believe that there is enough. So no scarcity, there's enough. And believe that there is positive, not negative. And believe that you deserve. Lone does all these things in her life. And sometimes I think people think, well, Lone, you must have no problems, right? Every child is perfect. Amy's perfect. Adam's perfect. Your husband's perfect. So you have no problems. Your car works perfectly every day, right? And everybody that works in your shop is happy and nice.
Yeah, you have to have that. Yes, you have to have that in your mind. Life is hard. No, if you feel it's hard. I know it's hard, but don't. Please. That one is not worth this. You know? Like I say, I walk into my shop, I always say, hello, welcome me today. You see? So we start the day like that. And then if you have customer, you have customer. If you don't have customer, still have so many things for your opportunity can be for one day. Then continue constantly day, just the same. Just be happy. This is my shop when I start, and see you can see they different. Yeah.
Another one, it's more open.
That's.
Is this for today, it looks like?
Yeah.
Did I go too fast?
Yeah, that's right.
So
Today.
she's always improving her shop.
Yeah.
New paint, new chairs, new desks. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
But
clean.
thank you. And you know what? One thing I would like to say, your business success not only, my business success is not only in me. I have to have a great customers. I have to have loving customers. I have to have a good clientele. That's what makes my business success today. But in all that, so me, the person, have to be loving myself and loving everybody. It's really pay off, really pay off. And like I improve in my shop, like everything, what I do, I have to think about my people. My people is my clients, who I see every day, who give me this opportunity and who give me I have to think about them. So what my shop upgraded is all I have to ask all my clients. You know, I have to tell them, okay, I upgrade. So what should I done to make you happy? So you have to contact with your client to see what would the best for you and what would the best for your business. So that what made my shop look so bright. Huh? She just come last.
I took my little boy, so that was a new experience for my little Sam, because I needed to get my pedicure and manicure. And I said, Sam, you need to come with me. He's like, no, I'm not going, Mom. That's girl stuff. I'm not going. And I go, Sam, your nails are terrible. Sam bites his nails. And he's 10. So, and he's a big macho boy. He's about 5'5" and weighs about 150, 55 pounds. So he's a big kid. But his cuticles and his nails, right, so he bites. And anyway, they were just horrific. Anyway, she had welcomed Sam in and was asking Sam about baseball because he had a baseball hat on. And she was really cute with Sam. And she took her time just to tell her, to encourage Sam and to make Sam feel welcome. And Sam's like, okay, now I'm ready to do this. And he, for like weeks, he just was like, Mom, my nails are so soft. My nails have never been so soft. And they had cut the cuticles and his hands, they never looked so good, ever. So we're due to come back again, but it's definitely worth to come in.
Thank you for your experience. But you have, like I say, you have to have a contact and in touch with your client to understand your clients and to have your clients understand about your business. And you have to make them feel, no, I say it wrong. You don't have to make them feel, but really they have to feel that what they need. So that was you're successful. That's what you need. They, like her, he don't have any experience and he don't like to do it. Yeah. But can I do that? Yes, I do. You have to have your hearts open to learn about them and see what they need, and really when he feel like what he needs, so he willing to. You don't have to push them, you don't have to do anything. See, you don't have to tie them up, anything. It's,
I gotta see how many slides we still have on mentors.
yeah.
They're mentors who make
Yeah.
a difference.
That's very important in my life too. One of the mentors. This is Pat, Patricia, and Ken. They are a couple married with no kids. My husband was their adopt kid, so she taught me everything about America. She lived here in Salt Lake City in Mill Creek, long time ago. Yeah. She in Milwaukee right now because her husband worked for the GE. Yeah. They are really, I don't know, hard to believe what their life. She encouraged me like learning English, learn tradition, learn like to be happy, They are really good people. And then we still like keep in touch. We still, like, you see the horse she picked for me? That's an old horse. She the one picked for me, and she said, Lon, this horse gonna be perfect for you. And I always think like, really, I know how to ride horse. We go to Branson City for the Dixie Stampede, the show for horse. And the day after, we go to ride the horse. She influenced when I come to live in America, I thought like, I just grow up to make her as a great person. She taught me every day about learning how to be human life, learning how to be good people, learning how to be a business person. So she really in my life, she always. And another, that's a mountain. We was in the Mount Rushmore another year. See, that's why I say Utah is a beautiful place forever. You don't want to know. Mount Rushmore is sound like a big, huge. Anybody go Mount Rushmore? You did? What do you think?
I was a lot younger, so it seemed really huge then. But
Oh, no. I go a lot of hiking in Utah County. Not Utah County, Salt Lake County, and like Immigration Canyon, Mill Creek Canyon. I went a lot of hiking every day before I go to have my shop with her. She told me, go, Lon, go. Can I hiking? I never walked that long. Yes, you can. Go with me. Then she drive me. So we go, and then I in love to go. When I go to Mount Rushmore, no way, I go back to Utah. I'm not going to live there. It's mountain, huge, big, dramatic, huh? But no, it's not the same at Utah. That's why I drive in every day for work. Think about my happy day, what I can do for my clients, and see, whoa, it's really beautiful. Don't throw that. We have to keep in heart and mind. Yeah. And another person, I think everybody.
He visited this campus.
Yes, yeah. His is my favorite in peace, Yeah, see, I remember this. I put it on my okay, thank you, Amy. The fridge every day. So I saw like wake up and I remember every day I have to be a good human being. I keep my happy and I share my happiness with everybody. A little every little moment I do that. And I really did. Sometimes once a while I thought like, hey, I forgot to do this one day, and tomorrow I woke up again. I have to read this every day. Make sure you do every day. As you wake up, see, have to be appreciate what that you alive and human beings and do. You have to do a good thing for people. So that means you have everything. Everything. When you do good thing for people, everybody love you again. Probably one for a while, I see customer, like I say, not very good, but see, I still love them. Yeah.
Let's see, difficulties such as prejudice or discrimination.
Yeah, I don't have that problem at all. I don't, So everybody keep this avoid, keep it. When we go interview with the U.S. immigration, we have a lot of family interview with immigration the same day with us. So we about 10 o'clock, 10:30. A couple family come in and going out of the room and they say, I'm failed. I got recalled. Not so many one have a pass interview. It's so funny. I don't feel anything. We just sit there. We have very good, cute uniform, My dad said, you guys, we need to have a uniform. Like we dress up the same colors, pants and shirt, like this, in color, very peaceful. I told my dad, how do you know all this? I don't know. Now I know. That's my parents she have a business in the U.S. Army campus in Vietnam. She owned her cafeteria in the U.S. Army camp. So no wonder. Now I know. Duh. So we get into the room and we passed the interview only 5 minutes. So the judge was asked my dad a couple questions and we passed. And then they asked my dad, if you guys have any question. My dad had, one question. What we should avoid in American. So that we should avoid. That's what they told my dad. So he said, okay. I'm always be a good person. I always be a good girl, so I'm a voice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Advice you would give younger women who are preparing to enter the professional world.
Oh, that's like I say whole day today. Love yourself. Be happy. Yeah, treat your customer as you want somebody to treat you. You have to treat people like you want them to treat you. You go somewhere you would like to have, they treat you nice. So practice, You don't have to practice in your kid. Open your new shop. Open your new business. Or you go to work somewhere else. Just loving them, and you will be success. It sounds hard. It sounds easy, but keep that contact in your mind. Don't let it go. Every day when you wake up, I'm happy because I have life, right? When you wake up, you have life. Whatever, last night, my kids make me mad. I don't remember. I know that I wake up, I'm happy. You want to screw my day again? No way.
Is she always happy?
Usually, yeah, it's my brother that's the kind of the other side of the coin. So.
Yeah, see? Keep that contact. It is very hard that you keep that contact in with you. Make yourself happy every day and treat people as you want to, you want to have treat. Like I say, I go to restaurant, I call for reservation. If I go into the door, I see my table with my name, happy. So I do that's the same to my client. I welcome them and then treat them At the same, somebody tricked me. And you know, keep your positive. Don't let somebody ruin it. Even you wear the shoe, won't be comfortable that day, then just put the shoe in your car, walk your barefoot. You know, like he was like, he said, oh, I hardly to find a coffee shop, then don't worry about coffee shop. Put your coffee shop in your car.
That's what he did. He put took his own
Yeah,
coffee machine, put it in his
right.
office, and everybody's, oh, you drink coffee? Well, yeah.
You know, it's tradition is tradition. You cannot change them, you know. But sometimes if we have, ooh, so appreciate. But, well,
And I also saw you had your altar there, so you go in every morning and also give a,
say it again, please.
you have like your Buddhist altar there.
Oh.
So every morning you go in and give.
You don't believe me or not? Right now, I go to the temple, okay? I start go to temple in last August. I never know what my religion mean to me. Never. Right, Peggy? Someday she asked me, do you know what about Buddha? Oh, really? I grew up with Buddha. With whole my entire life, whole my entire family. Everybody is Buddha, but ask me about Buddhas. I don't. I just do whatever my dad do it. My mom do it. Are you happy with that? I think so. I still happy to have him there. I really. Then I start to my temple last year, as in August, you know. I have the picture what's his name again? Dalai Lama. I have his picture in my home for a long, long time. I read that all the time, but no, Buddhas I don't know. But I start learning last August, and then I do very good job. I keep my schedule in the morning meditation. I keep my schedule afternoon meditation with my temple. We do all like a service for Sunday of 5 hours, and we go to temple for like volunteer to do things. Yeah, we do the same. My life's gained a lot of things. It's the same. Why is only 24 hours? And I start do more things because, you know, you have to know to keep everything in touch with you. What's happiness? Keep it. Don't put away. Then it's gain. Of course, like Annie say, are you tired, Lord? Yes, I'm very tired, but I'm happy. That is one, yeah. Then I keep my happy like that all the time. Even things is really hard. Yeah. Get more question.
Yeah, any final questions, and I will.
Give me some question. What's your name?
Rose.
Rose, you're very quiet. What's your question today? What you do for work?
I don't work. I have 17 minutes class.
Good job. Should be happy with all your class. Yeah.
Admit though that I've been spending most of this lecture thinking, I think I'm going to go to her shop to get my nails done for my cousin's wedding.
You know, yeah. See, I say, if my client told me like, Lon, it's so hard for me today. No day hard for you today. When you feel hard, they call me. I could make you laugh because I don't say anything. Really, I don't say anything. No, I have to learn about you. Like Sam, I have to learn about him. I really good learn about you. I ask you a lot of questions. And I have to love you before I know that you like me.
That's lovely.
Thank you so much, Rose. Yeah.
Guys, I'd like to give Lone a round of applause today.
Thank you so much.